Hey guys, Doyle here with Doyle's Basement Records. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing well. Um, Doing pretty good myself. This is going to be an episode called 7 Tips for Beginners. Um, we all started somewhere. I remember how I kind of got into records. The summer going into 7th grade, my uncle was selling a whole bunch of his vinyl, and I got to go through, and that's how I found a lot of bands today. Like I grabbed what albums I thought were like the covers looked cool, and the names, and some bands I knew, like Grateful Dead, like there was Zeppelin, some Pink Floyds who I had no idea who they were, and I remember Napstering them, and then kind of checking out the tracks I thought were cool, and that's kind of how I got into quite a few bands growing up. But anyways, let's get started. So, when you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, please leave me in the comment section. Let me know if I suck or if I'm doing all right. But other than that, guys, let's get started real quick. All right, we'll start with number 7. Find your right record shop for yourself. That being said, all record shops are different, especially where I live in Kansas City, and I work at a record store called the Vinyl Underground, aka Seventh Heaven. We have a pretty big store where there's tons of new LPs that we get, and we buy a lot of used. So some stores might focus more on the new section, or some might focus more on the used. You just gotta find your spot. There's some small ones, medium sized, big stores. Well, kind of right where I live in Kansas City, within probably 30 to 35 minutes, I could probably get to about 6 to 7 of my shops. And since I work in one, I don't go to all of them. There is some, I got 2 shops probably within 10 minutes of my house that I will go to. And then there's one that was pretty cool. The one, I would say they would have more used stuff than new. Definitely. But still have a decent selection of the new stuff. But what is cool, too, they all have, like, CDs, cassettes as well. And they actually have, like little studios you can rent out, like, to record music, which is pretty cool, and it's 2 floors. But, find the right shop for you. Especially when you start out, man. Try them all out. See who treats you the best and whatnot. Who's willing to help you out and not be a dick. Alright, number 2. Just buy start with some used records, especially if you're in that like early teenage years, man. That's one thing that was great about then experimenting with new bands, like just listening to the first time, and then a lot of those you can get some pretty decent price records. That way with the used ones, so you're not breaking your bank really. Because you don't know if you like the hobby quite yet, so you want to start off small. Like, that comes to my third, or not third, that'll be number 5. Starting off small, like I said, don't blow your whole bank account on it. You don't know if you're going to like this yet, so, start off with some used ones, like I was saying, go small. I remember, man, when I was really getting into it, man, before I started having kids, it's like, man, my paycheck was $600. I remember dropping $550 on some records, and I can eat mac and cheese or some ramen or whatnot. I'll be just fine with that. It's not a problem for me. All right, yeah, but like I said, try it out until you get it. I mean, it is addicting. It definitely gets addicting, as you can tell. All right, for the next one, and this one drives me crazy when I don't see it. Sleeve your records, folks, especially if you're getting a lot in here, man. And it's crazy. I know some people. One of the guys I work with, he has thousands of records. He doesn't sleeve his. It baffles me, especially the ones you listen to keep pulling in and out like this. It's gonna get some wear and tear, especially if you don't have a sleeve, man. Doing this. Yeah, so, which is nice at our shop. Once you buy a record, if you buy 7 new records, you get 7 sleeves for free. That should be a given at any record store. But our used ones will come sleeved for you. But yeah, sleeve your records for sure. All right. And for the next one, number 3, man, use Discogs. Download that app. Check it out, man. Kind of learn from there. You kind of learn some prices and look around and see some what people are selling stuff for, I should say. It's a great app, and especially when you start buying records, you can remember exactly kind of what you have. Unfortunately, all mine I don't have in mine. I got about like 440 records into my Discogs so far. It's a slow process. I would like to have everything, but my God, it's going through hell doing it. All right, on to the next. And this is number 2. This one's this one's very common. Buy what you like, buy what you know you're gonna listen to. Something you know you're gonna, right when you put that needle drops, tell you that it's time to flip. You want those records. You don't want to buy those records, and we've all done it. God knows I've done it. Especially with CDs, man. Oh my God, back when I was young, how many CDs I bought just knowing I like maybe 1, 2, 3 songs at the most out of like 20 tracks. But I don't do that so much with vinyl. I mean, I know I have on a few, but man, CDs were more like it. And for the last one, when you're buying, man, condition. Check, especially on those used, guys, check out the condition of those records they're saying. Because some of them can be, you just don't want to buy it. And look, every record store should not have a problem with you opening it up. I mean, not if it's new, of course. Don't be doing that. But if it's a used, taking off the sleeve, looking at the record, seeing if it has any scratch or whatnot. And, every record store should have a little setup where you can listen to some used records, so you can see how good the quality is. You definitely don't want to go home after you buying all these used records and they're all scratched up or even worse, like warped. Like, look at it, put it in the light, you can kind of see if it's warped. That one's, nothing worse than buying a record and you come home and it's just sounds like hell. We've all been there. I actually scratched one of there's a Mickey Hart, the guys from Grateful Dead, the solo album. It's about a $55 record. I don't listen to it all that much. It's one of the records I did buy, and like I was just saying, don't buy records you're really not gonna listen to. When I listen to it, it's an alright record, not a record I'm going to keep putting on here, but last time I listened to it, I don't know how I did it, but I fudged up. Man, my nail went about, probably almost 1.5 inches, just scratched the hell out of it. Oh, man, it was, I can still remember the feel I had. I got the goosebumps, and then my nail hitting it, I was like, oh, Chris, you dumbass. Oh man, but those are a few tips I got for beginning wise. And another great one. I guess I should have added this. I guess this is kind of the same thing as Discogs, but like YouTube, check out some YouTube or even Facebook sites, man. One of the groups that got me into doing this was the Vinyl Den, man. They're great. Check out his show definitely on his YouTube channel, and then on Facebook, man. I post on there all the time, and I know Nick doesn't know his buddy Ian who does that. Wish he would, but he's not a social media guy. I respect that. Some type of mystery to Ian, you know what I'm saying? But but yeah, they're great. So yeah, check them out, man. Ask people too, man. If you got more questions for me, like I said, I've been at a shop for about almost 4 years, and I'm pretty honest, kind of with behind the scenes and whatnot. Feel free to ask me any questions. I'll definitely let you know. Or like I said, check out, like I said, YouTube's gonna be your best friend, and then check out other vinyl record communities. They'll help you out, man. There's some snobs out there, believe me, there are, but a lot of us pretty nice guys when it comes to trying to get you where you need to go. And beginning wise, don't worry about what equipment you start off with. Don't let them judge you if you got that Crosley as, you got to start somewhere when you're brand new. And then, work your way up to a nice, decent little record collection, and then kind of get the next size up. Like you can get like an all-in-one, or you don't want the all-in, maybe with some separate speakers with the preamp for a couple $100, or you can get like the U-turn, get a little receiver going, some speakers, and then you'll definitely hear the quality start picking up for you big time. Especially if you're in that beginning phase where you got the Crosley or the all-in-one, we've all been there. I got one. I'm looking at it right there called Crosley. You can't see it, but I sure can. But I think that's going to be it, guys. Why don't you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. Please leave me a comment in the comment section. Let me know if I suck, if I'm doing all right for you guys. But that's going to be it for another episode. Have a good one, guys.